Hello people, it's Poet, and we are back on ARK. Now, because I have a lot of footage recorded with Fabe, you guys aren't going to see this for a while after this update happens, but there was an update. You can see that some of the trees still look like autumn, which is kind of cool. Let me do the r.bloom quality 0 so we can see things. The trees still look like autumn, which is really cool. I didn't know that they were going to do seasonal changes like this, and I'm wondering what's going to happen when the winter hits us, if they're going to actually kind of make the whole island look more winter-esque. But anyway, an update happened, and I'm still out near the cave where me and Fabe actually were. I logged out in that little Ronin emergency hut. Let me just get across this little lake here. And just keep bouncing. So an update happened. One of the biggest things, if I go to the engram points, we can see that there's a new item, and it's a pretty cool one. Right here. A sword, unlearned. And they also have a shield as well. So you can have sword and shield battles and so on. And I think there are, I can't see them, but there are higher tier shields. I don't really know if there's other higher tier swords, like maybe one of those batons that a police SWAT team might carry. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe a lightsaber later on. I have no idea if there are like higher tier swords, but doesn't really matter. We're getting swords, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Can I make it across this water without being eaten by something? Please try. Please try. Go, 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 go. Come on, frog. There we go. And we're heading closer to the swamp now. Or we will be shortly. So that's kind of cool, but I don't really see the point. And I hate having to be the one to always make this kind of statement. Let me just kill this guy first before I finish that thought. And let me just harvest him for some meat. Ah, only 3 pieces. That's all you get for now. But anyway, I don't see the point. It seems a little bit silly to have a sword and shield battle system when not too much further down the line you can get things like guns, you know, which are probably a lot more significant in a battle than a sword and a shield would be. I don't see anybody on a classic PvP server, you know, going out of their way to get the sword and the shield when they could just as easily tier up to get, you know, pikes or guns for that matter. So it's kind of a weird thing to add to the game. It's something that you see more in medieval style games, survival games. So again, I don't know what the developers really... This is another case. This is another case of the developers not having an idea of what they want the game to be. And although I really like this kind of thing, it's definitely eye candy. It's definitely appealing for the game as a whole. I mean, you've got a bunch of survivors walking around in Kevlar, holding swords and attacking dodos. I mean, this is what the game is. It's weird. It's not really, nothing really jives, does it? So it's I don't know. Come on, frog, catch him. Get him. There we go. Eh? Someone's base? Whose base is this? Where am I? TDOR. Till death or respawn. Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is important find. This is a really important find. So, till death or respawn were a couple of people who were on the server for a short time. There's one right there. Has nothing in her inventory. There's 8 Brit. She and her husband, I think he is, they were on the server for a short time, but they left. They actually left the server. And since they left, I mean, this is all up for grabs as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you leave the server, you're not coming back. I'm going to look through your stuff and take what I want. Besides, I'm a pirate, so, you know, you gotta. But it doesn't look like they have very many. There's a trike saddle, primitive. Phiomia. Nothing much of interest here, unfortunately. No. But that also means there was something in the water. I think it was around here. Let's go looking for it. See if I can find it. I saw it when I was in my boat. See if it's still out here. Where it might be. Oh, actually, I'm not seeing it. What I saw, and I thought it was in this area, I really thought it was a plesiosaur. But I don't see it now. I would think that it would be near their base. But obviously it isn't. That's a shame. I did find it though. It was like in the middle of the water when I was on a boat, when I was in my boat. I don't see it now though, unfortunately. That's too bad. It's too bad, but at the same time I can find my own plesiosaur. Despite me leveling up this guy's movement speed, he's still not... I mean, he's fast under the water, but... could be better. Could definitely be better. No, I don't see a plesiosaur from up here either. And I'd think that that's where I'd see them. So, that island right there, that's the Carno Island. Apparently it has nothing but alphas now. Lots of people found... ultimately the skeletal raptors and things like that. I'm heading back to my base now to see kind of what the outcome was of that whole Halloween event. Let me just bounce there. Let's see if we can bounce. Get over the rock. Come on. Come on, get over. Flying through the air. Might as well check this. See what it is. I could... well, you know what? I need one of those. I could take it. And those mortar and pestles are actually really hard to craft, but don't need one. Yeah, I need to just cut across this water here, I think. The other update that this thing does, that this update does, is make it so that the giganotosaurus is now a creature in this world. It's apparently extraordinarily lethal. So I'm not going to be messing around with one if I see one. And in fact, I did read a bunch that they were wanting to make it kind of on its own island, like the skeletal creatures and alphas are. Just so that it doesn't go haywire and destroy everything that we've worked for, because apparently it's that hostile. The new giganotosaurus is about 2 times the size of a T-Rex, give or take, which is unrealistic, and I kind of was annoyed by it, but you know what? It's the developers again wanting it to be really cool rather than useful, I guess. Let's just keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. I got no stamina when it comes to bouncing, but... do I just cut across here? I think so. So let's go. I'm not too worried about things like megalodons, sarcos, and all that. I can pretty well outrun them if I try. In the water and on the land, so I'm not really worried. So let's keep going. Just keep moving. I think this is kind of heading the right way. Now I'm not sure. Where am I? Okay. So when me and Fabe were journeying on our adventure of journeyness, we actually cut this whole part out. We didn't cut it out of the video. We just went around, like through the island, through the swamp. And I'm kind of going around that now. I don't know how many of you noticed, but when it came to killing the dragonflies and stuff, Fabe was the one getting all the kills. His melee damage on his frog is way higher than mine. So I don't know if I want to really get swarmed in there. I'm just going to try to avoid the swamp as much as I can. Just as much as I can. So that I don't have to deal with bad things. And maybe, if they haven't switched it so that the giganotosaurus is spawning on the island yet, maybe I'll find one. Maybe I'll see one. Seems unlikely. I think they're fairly rare. But the big thing right now is that everybody wants their health to be nerfed, from what I've understood. I wanted to avoid the swamp, and now I'm going right through it. Great. Good. Perfect. And it's a little laggy. That's great. Oh, no. Of course. Come on, little frog. That's a tamed Spinosaur, right? This is the whole tamed base. Oh, but that Sarco is not tamed. I'm just gonna go around it, if you don't mind. Did the tamed one get killed? No. Wow, they've got high melee damage. Whoa. I saw that snake try. I saw it try. There's another one. Don't want any of this. This is where I died with my Wonder Chicken. And when I was flying around the other day, I was actually flying around, and I saw an exact replica of my Wonder Chicken. Like, it was pure white with the orangey crest on its head. Looked like a giant chicken. And it was just, oh, I was tempted. I gotta admit to you guys, I was tempted to be like, you know what, Argentavis that I've got? What's your name, Tim? I don't know. Goodbye. I'm getting my giant chicken back. That would have been great. So here I am. I'm at the, what used to be the resort. And is now just a temporary evacuation camp. But that's good. That means that I'm really close to home already. And if I just jump like this, the nice thing is that when he jumps, he uses like no stamina. Look at this. No stamina going down. Very negligible as I jump. Because I'm sprinting and jumping at the same time to get me that distance. If I were to just jump without sprinting, he doesn't go very far at all. Look at that. Not very far at all. But I hold down shift and then I sprint and he jumps way further. Woo. Kind of a glitch as I jumped over that rock. And there it is. There's the Carno Island. There's the proper Carno Island, as they were calling it. And now we're kind of calling it the Alpha Island, the Island of Doom, the Evil Island, what have you. It's not a very safe place. I might fly over there with my Argentavis just to kind of see what we can find there. Because on my series, at least, you guys haven't even seen alphas. What the alphas look like, apart from the skeletal look to them. But you guys have not seen what they're actually supposed to look like necessarily, unless you looked at someone else's ARK content, and I don't blame you. The more ARK content, the better. Just keep swimming. This is much faster than going across the shoreline, trust me. It just is. There's a Megalodon. Yes, it is. Hi, Megalodon. I am not going to swim near you. Megalodons are pretty slow. So I'm not really worried. Was he even interested in me? Probably not. Keep going. Alright, jump this rock. How far am I now? Oh yeah, look at this. I'm already at, like, my old base was just through this land here, which means I can actually use it as a shortcut and go up this way. There's a trike. Jump, jump, jump. I need to get Huck on the server again, because we've got Huck's little base here. He's been in the chat and stuff a few times, but he's so busy he just can't get on ARK. And also maybe it just doesn't suit his fancy right now. But come on, Huck. Come on. I'm gonna break down this door if you don't open up. Alright, now we're finally home. We're home. This is really the final little lake to swim across. Then we're home. Hopefully that didn't take too long. If it did, I could always cut a bunch. I don't know. I don't mind cutting some footage. But just wanted to tell you guys about the new sword, the shield, and the fact that Giganotosaurus is now in the game. I was also told that we were left a care package of some kind by April. Now I'm looking for it. I'm not 100% on where it would be. Speaking of which, where's my boat? Where did I leave my boat? Was it destroyed? No. I don't think my boat was destroyed. It's one of those things where I think I left my boat somewhere, and now I've forgotten. Oh, I remember where I left it. I left it at that resort. I must have seen it there. I just passed by it. I left it at that resort, that temporary evacuation thingamabob. Ooh, Wynn's dinos are getting hungry. Let's fly on the Argentavis. And I guess let's just head out to, I mean, it seems kind of silly not to. I want to go to the Alpha Island and see what's there. Just see if, oh, I remember what I was going to do. Look for that care package. I think the care package is on the boat. I think it's actually on the boat. I'm going to have to go to the boat. If it's not, then I don't know where the care package is. But I think it's actually on the boat. So I'm going to go and see this little island here. And then see about the boat. Should I get this cache? Should I check it? I should at least check it, right? I could be missing something very epic here. Even if it is just a blue cache. No longer looks like candy corn. And it is, it's actually a pretty good one because those are hard to make. But I don't need it. I already got behemoth quality gates and stuff. So let's go all the way across. I gotta still keep leveling up this guy's speed. I leveled up his melee damage a few times over the last few days, and I wanted to instead now just start doing his speed. There we go. I didn't know that I had raw meat on in my inventory until I saw that it was expiring. I thought I'd put it all on Barney the Frog. Right, we're almost there. Almost to the island. It would be kind of cool if someone were to build like giant stone or metal cages around this island, like the ultimate keep out. Alright. So far, so good. I don't even see any predators. Oh, there's a raptor. There's the usual predators. Normal raptors, normal saber-toothed cats. Normal raptor again. Normal carnos. Scorpions. It's a terrible place, honestly. This is a horrible place. There's a T-Rex. I was hoping to see the giganotosaurus around here. But it looks like we're going to have to just wait for another time before we see this giganotosaurus. Because all that's over here are carnos, raptors, saber-toothed cats, and T-Rex. So, oh, and an Argentavis over there. Should I attack him? I'm going to attack him. Fly away. Nope, don't. Wrong button. I always hit the wrong button. I always hit spacebar. I don't know why. It's just like out of habit or something. Come back here. You can't escape me. There. Healed him. Think I can land without being completely obliterated here? I'm so scared. I've never been so scared. Access his inventory. Look at all the cool stuff he's got. A soup, recipe, and that. And now I'm going. Goodbye. Oh. I'm always just so scared to get off my horse, so to speak. I hit the wrong button again. See, it's... I try to hit X to stay still, and instead I always hit the wrong button. But I got a recipe. I don't know which one it was. Decorative? Berry-based coloring is great for decorating cakes. Okay. Don't really know what that's all about, actually. It's a weird noise. Do you hear that noise? It's like wind going through a tube. Oh no. At least the bats are gone. At least the bats are gone. That makes going to that island so much more enjoyable. But we didn't see any alphas. Didn't see any skeletals, of course. Not anymore. And did not find any giganotosaurus, which is kind of what we were there for. But hey, there's always more episodes coming and more to see later. So in the meantime, I'm going to go to that ship, which I parked just around the bend here. Watching my stamina, but I'm holding down the stamina. The sprint flying button. I want to make good time. Make good time around this bend. And I think the more that you fly, the like sprint fly, the faster your experience goes up. That would just make sense to me. Should be up ahead. I can't believe I left my boat over here, and I think that there was a special item in the boat. I think. If it wasn't left in the boat, then oops. Then I don't know where it would be. I'll have to make a cut in the footage and then go all the way back to our base on the boat. Let me just go. Where is it? I thought it was. Things don't render in very fast. There's my boat. Things don't render in fast at all. I don't know if it's this computer or the draw distance or what. I turned it up, but alright. So let's just see here. Oh! This costume can make your raptor look just like a skeleton. Spoopy! Oh my god. Amazing. So 71 expired meat in there. Wow. Okay, that's really good. I'm gonna leave the boat here. I know it sounds crazy, but it's faster if I just fly back. I swear it is. So I'm just gonna fly back. I'm super excited right now. I did not expect that at all. That's amazing. Thank you, April. Though we may have our differences, and I may have tried to pirate you many times and steal everything that you've gained up to this point, that was super appreciated. I mean, I looked forever, like countless hours actually, trying to find a skeletal raptor just because I wanted that costume so bad. And not only did she leave me one, she left two. One for me, one for Win. So that's amazing. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Let's just land here. Land here, even though it's freezing cold. Is that a bat? A bat? I thought there... What? Halloween event, so... Are you telling me that the Halloween event isn't over? No. No. That can't be true. There's a bat, though. I'd imagine that there's also then spiders around. I don't know. This is weird. Okay, this is the way. This is the way to my base. And you can see why flying is so much faster. I mean, we're already almost there. I'm gonna have to turn my gamma up. Gamma to 3, let's say. 3 is pretty good right now. And I might be able to make it all the way there without having to land, which will also be nice. Oh, I leveled up. That's what that noise means. I'm gonna wait until I get to my base. Oh, here's an Asia's base, by the way. Guarded by all kinds of bad things. Spinosaurs and Dimorphodons. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Not planning on landing in there. Just looking. She's got a lot of tame dinosaurs. Is that a white T-Rex? Cool. Alright. Let's, I'm gonna land actually right here. Assuming no Dimorphodon comes and tries to kill me. It is one of the nicer inlets in the game. I actually looked at this area when we started playing. But the reason I didn't take it is because when I looked at this area, there was a giant Spinosaur running around. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. But she claimed the area once she had a bunch of dinosaurs, so she was able to do that pretty easily. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Once I get home, I'm gonna put the costume on the raptor, and then we're gonna be able to end the episode there. Quieter episode than I thought it would be. I really thought that we would see something like an alpha or a giganotosaurus, but at least we get to see our skeletal raptor, so I'm excited. Finally, after all this time, journey back from the cave, get to see a skeletal raptor, even though it's only mine. Let's go. Romeo. Costume is on. And look. He's transparent now. He's skeletal. He's wicked. He's amazing. I love it so much. And with that, people, thank you for watching. Like this video, comment below, and do all those other awesome things people do. Oh, cool. So cool. Until next time, bye-bye.